Yeah, we got a guy here. Oh, he's wanted. In a Viper, and he will probably kick the crap out of me. So, don't really know if I want to mess with him. But then again, I want to test my ship. And see if I can take on a Viper. He's more maneuverable, I think, than me. He's a competent pilot, so I wonder, should we do it? But just in case, let's deploy our hard points and we'll go ahead and kill warrant scan this guy. Just so when the cops do show up. But you know, what the hell? I kinda like to live dangerously, so... What do you say? Let's do it. And greetings once again, Primitive Earth Hoomons. Welcome back to another episode of Elite Dangerous with Alien Bet 13. So, yeah, we're still in our starter ship here, but yeah, I think like I mentioned in the last episode, I wanted to see what would happen if I, upgraded this ship and basically outfitted it to be an A-rated Sidewinder, which, with pretty interesting results. So, we'll take a quick look over here at, let's see what we'll do, actually. Derp, we'll go to Starport Services, and I will show you the loadout I have now currently on this, little beginning Sidewinder ship. So, not a whole lot of stuff. We've still got our just standard kill warrant scanner. I've upgraded our lasers. These are class 1, I think is the max you can do with these. Are small hard points. So, we've just upgraded from, the basic burst laser, I think, is these first ones here. And we've got the, G-rated. We've gone from the F to the G-rated, gimbal. These are gimbaled, so they kind of follow the target and sort of, automatically aim. But, one thing to, remember about gimbaled weapons are generally going to do a little bit less damage. So if we looked at the fixed version of this weapon, we could see, all that blue there is showing that, it draws a little bit, almost, about maybe a third less power, and, yeah, it does just slightly more damage. It still shows 2 pips of damage, but rate of fire 4.0 per second, 1.7 per second. Yeah, damage per second just shows a slightly lower for the gimbaled version, and that's probably a balancing issue there. If you're gonna go with an easier targeting, a weapon that's gonna do the targeting for you, it would probably be, everybody would just pick that. So, they make it, so gimbaled weapons generally cause a little bit less damage. I don't mind, though. So, okay, we look at the internals, and, everything that says loan next to it is just the original equipment. So I've pretty much upgraded everything here. On the bulkheads, I've gone with just the mid-grade, sort of military-grade composite, which from what I'm seeing on a lot of websites, that's considered in A-rated ships, have military grade, or higher. I could still go a couple higher classes here, to the reactive surface. I don't know, it's gonna add the same amount of tonnage and mass. So but we've got the extra cash now, so why don't we just go ahead and do that? And I think what I'll do is military grade, did we sell that, or I don't know. Anyway, so we've got the reactive surface there. We've got the A2 power plant, A2 thrusters, a little bit better. Of course, our power plant now, it's got 9.6 megawatts available. I don't remember what the starting power plant was 6.4. So yeah, so that's quite a bit better. Of course, a lot of these components, the higher rated components, sometimes we'll use more energy. I've got the A2 shield generator, just standard fuel tank there, because we're not going very far. We're just going to the, between the station and the extraction site, to kill the crap out of dudes, and so we don't really need to go very far there. The A1 power distributor, that adds actually one more pip to all my power distribution now, which is nice. Standard life support, I went with the A2 frame shift drive, even though we don't need it. We're not leaving this system or really going anywhere. I suppose, maybe it's, I don't know if it charges faster or what, or uses less energy. Doesn't matter. I don't know. A2 thrusters. So, that's pretty much it. And I've pretty much just, I'm taking out the cargo, the standard cargo rack, which doesn't really, add any mass to the ship, it appears. But, yeah, I just wanted to, maybe have 2 extra slots for, whatever. Maybe we can put something if we wanted to. We can put it, a shield cell bank in there. Of course, that's gonna, use more energy. I'm not so much worried about it. These better, A-rated shields seem to be, pretty good. If I start getting clobbered, I'll just run like hell, because I've got, better thrusters now. You can pretty much, get the hell out of Dodge and, outrun, most ships, most of the smaller ships and, the big-ass ships and stuff like that, too. So, as we can see right now, our rebuy cost is 42,000. We've got 904K right now. I did a couple of runs out there, and, yeah, I did pretty good. I think I made something like 260,000 in my last run, and that was about maybe 20 minutes worth of bounty hunting there. I had a run, I think yesterday, where I think I earned something like, a little over 320K in a single run. Not too shabby. So, and like I say, I just wanted to see what it would be like flying the A-rated Sidewinder. See what kind of performance it would have. It's not anything astronomically, not huge leaps and bounds above the standard ship, but it is a bit of an improvement, and like I say, under $1 million, to outfit it that way. So it's, yeah, I figured, what the hell. We'll go to the second resource extraction site. Yeah, as we can see, this frame shift drive does charge up a lot quicker. So, when you need to get the hell out of Dodge, it can be quite the asset there. So, I like to just come in underneath here. And, yeah, I try to stay away from, the ecliptic plane of the solar system there, and that's generally where ships are going to interdict you from. So I've seen a couple of videos online that says if you kind of dip down below the the ecliptic plane, which is that big disk where all the planets are kind of rotating around that planar disk there. You dip down below that, there's most of the traffic just takes straight lines in between. I mean, we're right in the shadow of the sun too, so I hope I don't smack into a whole lot of asteroids. It makes it a little difficult to see what's going on. But, yeah, hopefully we'll be alright. But yeah, if you dip down, below the plane and things like that, your chances are a little bit less of being interdicted. And we're getting pretty close there. Yeah, it's gonna be dark. It'll be real dark in the asteroid field here, so I hope I don't smack into too many of them. And I like to wait until I can just see them. It's like, as we can see already, they're real hard to see. So we'll drop out at around, once we get under 200k, I like to drop out. That puts us at about, 20 km from the marker there. So yeah, it sure is dark over here. Well, I wonder, in fact, I'm not confident enough in my ability to see what the hell is going on there. So I think what I'm going to do is switch to the other extraction site.
Frameshift drive charging.
Which I don't know what the mineral content is or the activity is over there. It seems to me this second one is a little bit better as far as activity goes. So I think it's clear on the other side of the planet. So, and there's our resource extraction site on the other side where we've got plenty of sunlight, and hopefully we will not bump into any asteroids because of our shitty piloting skills. Well, let's slow down a little bit, I guess. The planet's gravity has a tendency to do that for us, though, so... And so we're just about at the site there. We'll slow down just a little bit. I like to wait until I can see the asteroids right up close. Get to about 20k, 200k, whatever, meters, megameters, or km, whatever. And right about now we'll hit it. So, let's go ahead and deploy our hard points, or actually, no, let's put them away for now. We'll save the capacitor energy. So what I generally do is, now we can see my power management. I could put 3 into weapons and still have 2 pips in the engine. But I like to just put 3 in each. Maintain a little bit extra maneuverability. And I still got the 3 pips for the weapons, which is nice. So we'll hang around a little bit. Wait for something to happen. And we got a guy here. Oh, he's wanted. And a Viper. Man, he will probably kick the crap out of me. So, don't really know if I want to mess with him. But then again, I want to test my ship. And see if I can take on a Viper. He's more maneuverable, I think, than me. He's a competent pilot, so I wonder, should we do it? But just in case, let's deploy our hard points and we'll go ahead and kill warrant scan this guy. Just so when the cops do show up. But what the hell? I kind of like to live dangerously, so... What do you say? Let's do it. Hopefully he won't outmaneuver us. We try to stay behind this guy. We've got his shields down. So far, he's not managing to outmaneuver us. But he's gonna get pointed toward us pretty quick here. Try to stay behind him by dipping down low. We've got him about halfway down already. We stay in that blue zone so we can... He can't seem to really outturn us at the moment, but I'm losing capacitor power. So you just gotta do kind of short bursts with this weapon. 6%. He's toast, he's our bitch. Oh, he just got his shields back up. Let's put one more pip into weapons. Get his shields down again.
Target shields offline.
And there he goes. Boom. Well, he didn't hit us once. It's not bad. That was 46k. Sweet, sweet. So yeah, I'm kind of liking the A-rated Sidewinder. It's not too bad, and I'm not the greatest pilot either. So, but we just took on a Viper there, which is I think a much more maneuverable ship than us. So this guy here's an expert. He's wanted, and that ship's probably more maneuverable than us too. But what the hell? Oh, he just frame shifted away. So okay, screw that guy. What else do we got here? Who else wants a piece of this overconfident alien in an A-rated Sidewinder? Got some illegal salvage. Not gonna mess with that. Don't want to get the warrant on me. No. So what else we got here? Head back towards the resource extraction site. Not getting a whole lot of spawns right now, but we gotta stay kind of in the area here. So yeah, like I say, I think this, the A-rated, power supply and power distributor and the A-rated engines, all that stuff, really does improve the, capabilities of the ship. Like I say, not to a huge degree, but just enough. Now, if we get ourselves an example of, we'll see how many, hits my ship can't really take. If I get myself into a big fight, taking on big ships and stuff like that, not necessarily recommended. And a little guy like the Sidewinder here, but most small, medium ships, we can do stuff with them. We stay out of their guns. If you start to get clobbered, you can just burst away. It's got a little bit of speed, of course. Ships like the Cobra Mark III is always going to outrun you. You can't outrun them. But yeah, with a lot of other ships, these A-rated rusters, should be able to, at least run for the hills, if I start getting crap kicked out of me. What we got up here? Still no cops showing up. What have we here? These guys are scanning me. That guy's wanted. Competent pilot. A wing of 2 ships. Sidewinder and a Diamondback Scout. I don't know if I want to mess with that Diamondback Scout. That's a pretty maneuverable ship. Maybe I'll follow these guys and see if the cops show up. One of them bursted away. Left his buddy behind here. Let's kill warrant scan him. Because he's hanging way back and left himself vulnerable. Which could be to my advantage. Let's see. Uh-oh, here comes his buddy back. How quick can I take this guy out? Uh-oh. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Do some maneuvering. They're not following? Are they not following? Oh, yeah, apparently they are. Okay, let's get the hell out of here, shall we? And see how... If I put everything into my engines... Oh, here we got the cops showing up. Maybe we head towards them.
Frameshift charge detected.
Oh, those guys are getting out of Dodge. Okay. Well. Okay, let's recharge our shields. We'll hang out with the authority. See if we get a little respect that way. This guy's still... Maybe I should finish him off.
Frameshift charge detected.
Because his buddy done left him behind. Let's finish him off as quickly as we can. His shields are about to come back online. Where'd your buddy go? Left you behind, didn't he?
Target shields online.
His shields are back online, but not for long. Come back here, you. Yeah, he's gonna go down pretty quick. Boom. And he's only worth 3,000. But anyway, so you sort of get the idea. Not too shabby. You know, I was even able to, escape, from those guys there. Well, we've got something going on over here.
Target shields offline.
Ooh, and we have got a Type 7 transporter.
Target shields online.
And who is harassing him? Got a Viper. So.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
So let's help this transport out. See if we can get behind this guy. And there you are. I don't know if I ever finished kill warrant scanning him. I don't think I did. There we go.
Under attack.
You can attack me all you want, sucker. Too many guns on you right now, huh? Boom, 38k.
Target destroyed.
Sweet. So we waited for a little assistance. So yeah, I don't think one-on-one against a Viper's, really, even with an A-rated Sidewinder, probably not a great idea. But yeah, not bad. Otherwise, with ships that can outmaneuver you, yeah, maybe not such a great idea. But with most other ships, even some big ships. The other day, I even took on a. Oh, what the heck was it? It was a federal dropship. I managed to get him down to something like about 42, 43% before he started hammering on my shields pretty good. And it was my fault for getting out of position too. It was, bad piloting skills, as far as that goes. So, but even so, I was able to, to get enough distance between him to get outside of his weapons range. I was able to recharge my shields, and I was able to come back in. The authorities showed up at about that time and, helped out. But, I think I probably,
Frameshift drive charging.
could have finished the thing off myself.
4, 3.
The A-rated shields for this are, quite a bit better, than just the standard, I think, so. But still, you can only take a few hits, from bigger ships and bigger weapons, before you need to get the hell out of there. So we'll head on back to the terminal. That's not a whole lot of, money today. Like I said the other day, I made about 260k on a single, a little 20-minute run out here. The other day I made like 350k, on a little bounty hunting run out here. All with this, A-rated Sidewinder. You can kill things a little bit quicker. So, you know, the money rolls in just a little faster. And I think, you know, if you have real good piloting skills and you get good spawns, you know, you can make $750,000, maybe even $1 million an hour. You know, a little ship like this. And we're going too fast. Yeah, slow it down, slow it down. We'll do the dolphin maneuver. And I overshot it. So let's see, where are we oriented now? There's the planet. We want to get in on the other side. We'll just head towards the planet till that dot on our compass shows that it's behind us, and then we'll just kind of whip around. We want to come into the station on the side facing the letterbox. So the letterbox on the station, close enough, I guess, pretty much always faces the planet that it's orbiting. I did not know that before.
Frameshift drive charging.
And I keep hitting my frameshift drive button instead of my boost button. Because I'm a dumbass sometimes. Well, request docking. Pad 21. And we'll just hit our balanced power distribution there. Yeah, what are we on? 21. And it's right here. Right in the front row. I like that. Get our landing gear out.
Landing gear deployed.
And just like a butterfly.
Engines disengaged.
Okay, groovy. So, inner hangar, starport services. So I think we'll upgrade to another ship. Maybe we'll buy a Viper or something in the next episode. And I'll probably do a few more, you know, runs out here in this to come up with enough cash to outfit, you know, combat outfit our Viper. I don't know what it's going to cost to A-rate it, but you know, of course that would be the goal. And then maybe we can really do a little bit more extra clobbering. You know, maybe get some better weapons. It'd be nice to get, like, you know, something with, you know, maybe some medium hard points or something like that. So, anyway, there it is. There's your A-rated Sidewinder, starter Sidewinder, all upgraded with A-rated internals and, you know, moderate weapons, I guess. But, yeah, not too shabby, not too bad for, you know, around $1 million or under $1 million, depending on your loadout. So, if you enjoyed this video, please do remember to rate, comment, share, subscribe, and always obey your alien overlords, or you'll be probed in your bunghole. Once again, this is Alien Pet 13, signing off. Probe you later.